Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Jamie, and today I wanted to come on and talk with you through some new purchases that I just made. So I recently picked up this new Tarte Maneater Blush and Glow product, and I picked my first one up from the Tarte website, I believe, and this was $25 on the Tarte website. They also have these available at Ulta. But then when I purchased this and I got it home, I tried it on, I loved it, and I wanted to try the other colors. So the other colors that appealed to me, I first one got the peachy pink, then I went back for the pink and the buff color. And I was really excited about these. Very excited when I first saw them because I thought about the infamous Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm Glow Wand. And I was wondering how these might stack up to it. Now at that time, I didn't have the glow wand, but now I do. I just picked it up in the recent restock on the Charlotte Tilbury website. I think this is $38 and these are $25. So wanted to do some comparisons, but just really, talk with you guys about these blushes, do some swatches, and let you know my thoughts. So these Tarte blushes are really pretty cool. They come in this Maneater packaging. It looks just like the Maneater lip gloss, but like large size. I don't have any of those lip glosses to show, but I have seen them, and it just looks like a jumbo version of that. But this is the Blush and Glow Cheek Plumping Formula. So it's supposed to go on like a cream blush and then just make your cheeks appear to be like glowier, more plump and full and more youthful. So that totally intrigues me. And I was just so curious about this one because everyone was hyping it up. This is like a really well-loved product and I couldn't get my hands on it. So I was like, I wonder if these Tarte ones are gonna be like it. So that's why I originally picked them up. I picked it up in the peachy pink shade first, and then I went back and purchased these other two shades. I have pink and buff. And these two were actually on like a deal on QVC. So it was like $35 for these two, but then I think I got either a $15 or $10 coupon off of that purchase. So go to QVC, look, and sometimes they'll just like tell you about coupons, like if you're a new user or you sign up for some alerts or something like that, you get some kind of money off a purchase. So that worked on these, and I was excited to get them for like 20 bucks or something for both of them. So what a deal. But just on its own, these are $25 at Ulta or at Tarte.com. Anyway, let's jump into the applicator and then swatches, and I'll tell you about it. So it's a twist off tube. It's a plastic tube right here. It's a pretty large amount of product. At least they try to trick you into believing that when they do it like this. Actually don't see the amount on here, but I'll have it listed below. I'll do an amount comparison to this one and this one in the description box below. But peachy pink is what sucks me in. It has this cool doe foot applicator just like a lip gloss. It just looks just like a lip gloss. And you just dot it on your cheeks and just blend it out. It blends really nice and smoothly, and I'm really excited about this. So we're gonna do a comparison, and I think I'm gonna wear the peachy pink shade, but let me swatch these other ones. I have some swatches on my hands here, and I can show you. Hands or just hand? Just the one hand, really. This isn't two, just one. So here are the three different shades that I have. So this one is peachy pink, this one is the buff shade, and this one is the pink shade. So that is, super pink. These two I was originally like, I wouldn't probably wear them as much. I'm gonna get way more wear out of this one, but I wanted to have them and I wanted to try to mix them together and see what I could come up with. A custom color of some sort, I wasn't sure, but excited nonetheless. So now I'll just do a quick comparison. So this is the High Blush in Pinkgasm. So I picked this up just the other day. I was so excited to get my hands on it. And here is the swatch of that one underneath. So you can see this one's a little bit more pinkier. This one is more peachier up here. And I wonder if you mix maybe this and the pink, if you could get closer to that shade. It looks actually more peachy to me than this one does. I'm not sure how they created this magic. but everybody is raving about it. So I figured I was gonna do one on one cheek, one on the other, and see what we think as a comparison. But this formula is, the Tarte products are really blendable, so is the Charlotte Tilbury. They blend out, they leave a glowy finish on your cheek. Like I said before, it's really beautiful. I think it's nice and youthful looking. You know, some people aren't really into the glowy cheek look, but your girl here is really into it. So here we have, so you can see here, it's a difference, but maybe not like such a noticeable difference. I don't know, that's what we're here to try out. I haven't put these head to head yet. So I've just tried them on individually and I like them both individually. So let's do this. So I'm not gonna go with the buff or the pink one today. Maybe I'll have to come back, try those on a different day. But today we're gonna go head to head with Peachy Pink and Pinkgasm. So I actually have the Peachgasm one too, and I'm not really in love with that one, but that's the Charlotte Tilbury one. That's when I picked that one up first because I thought, oh, well, peach is kind of more my shade than pink. But then I didn't realize that the Pinkgasm one was gonna be so peachy, so weird. Anyway, just talking out loud now. But here is the Maneater Tarte product on my face. Let's just use my finger and we will blend it out. This is pretty pigmented, you can see. When I add a little bit too much, I typically just wipe it on the back of my hand, and you know, I'll wipe off what I don't need and just kind of play with it. But I do initially a lot of times like to use my fingers to blend product because I just want to see what I'm dealing with before I bring in any other tool. And they are really creamy. You can see a little bit of the glow. It's not like an extreme glow. It's not like a highlighter, I would say. It's a nice glowy blush, but nothing that's gonna be like, whoa, what is on your face? Like you're just beaming. I don't think you're gonna get any of that. It does blend in really nicely and it looks natural on the cheek. And that is what we're starting with here. So I think that's really beautiful. You can see a nice little glow. My skin's already kind of glowy. I don't think this amount really added that much more glow to my skin. Let me see if I can dip in, try to add a little bit more, but I would not say it's like super duper glowy. Really, really pretty, but not super glowy. Punched it up a little bit here, and we'll leave that on and we'll do a little bit of a wear test here, see how it wears, see how long the color sticks around. I know that a lot of times I feel like cream blushes do fade pretty quickly, but let's see what we're working with here and we will compare. So we've got that one on my right cheek, and then we're gonna go in with Pinkgasm over here on my other cheek. I'm gonna go straight in again, like I did. Very similar amount, similar application to what we did with the Tarte product. And I'm gonna also just blend out with my fingers. Okay, I feel like it's not as pigmented as the Tarte one, but I feel like it's more glowy. So a little bit more pigmented, a little bit less glowy. Going back, trying to move it around. Seems to be staying. All right, I am right-handed, so I'm cleaning off my right hand, and I'm gonna use that to blend. All right, so after blended out, I can see a little bit more glow on this side. I feel like the glow isn't necessarily like a great thing though, because I do see like more of my skin texture. I don't know if you can see that with the glow, which always comes with glow, but I'm not sure that's like really emphasizing ideally what I want to emphasize. It looks okay, it looks healthy, but I'm not like, oh yeah, that's perfect just because it has glow to it. Now this one over here has a little bit of glow too, but I would say that the glow seems a little bit more subtle. The pigment's stronger, but the glow is more subtle. And I'm not picking up on as much texture, just like a little bit. So that's where we are right now. So looking at them both, I really cannot tell a color difference. Can you guys? I can't. Honestly, maybe slightly more pinky here, slightly. Like, it is not even noticeable. I definitely think that they could be dupes on first impressions. And like I said, this one, the Charlotte Tilbury one, is slightly more glowy than the Tarte one, but not really noticeable. So right now, as it stands, I would say that they definitely seem to be dupes, but not exact dupes. So what is that? Like very similar, but not dupes. So let's give it a couple hours. I'm gonna come back. I'll insert some footage of what it looks like after a couple hours of wear to see if these are really sticking around and how they wear. All right, guys, we are 3 hours in to wearing the blush. They're both looking good. So far, so good. It's not gotten any glowier. I didn't put on any highlight or anything. We're just still sitting the same way that we were. So far, so good. I can't say the same for my foundation. That's a pain in the butt. And I don't understand why when you put concealer somewhere, it doesn't just stay there. It like migrates around. I'm talking about my nose. This is my problem. I cannot get something to like stay on my nose. It all moves. Anyway, see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hey guys, checking back in. It is 6:30 now, so this blush has been on for like 6 hours. Still looks pretty good and looks pretty even. And it looks like the same color. All right, I'll check back in. Hey guys, so actually we can do this last shot of the night. So I have you guys in like a vlogging mode right now. I'm in my bathroom, but here is the makeup. It's the end of the night, like I said. This blush has been on probably for like 11 hours. I think something like that. I don't know, it's really late. I gotta go to bed, but it still looks good on both sides and I can still see the blush on both sides. So all good. I think it wore well and it actually hung out for a really long time being a cream blush. So I am impressed and I like both the sides and I think this is definitely a good dupe or similar product and had similar effects and even similar lasting power. So great product. I like them both. Bye.